Okay, let's take a look at problem 2 in our independent practice station. So we are trying to find the zeros for g of x equals x cubed minus x squared minus 4x minus 6. Now, the easiest thing would be if this factored, but unfortunately, it does not factor. So instead, what I'm going to have to do is make a list of possible answers, and then we will guess and check our way to finding the correct answer. Okay. Now the good news is because it's cubed, we only need to be able to guess one answer, and then we'll be in good shape. So what we'll do is we'll start by making our list. We're going to take factors of 6 divided by factors of 1. Now this is our PQ list. Remember, P is 6 and Q is just going to be the leading term 1. So 6 can be factors of 1, 2, 3, and 6, okay? And factors of 1 are just this. So plus or minus any fraction we can make from here is going to make a possible 0. So here we go. I've got plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, and plus or minus 6. Okay, so 8 different possibilities when you include the plus minus portion. So let's take a look at where we should start from, okay? So let's pick a number that we might want to start dividing from. We could use Descartes' rule to help us narrow down the list of zeros, okay? What you will discover is that it's more likely to have a negative 0 than a positive 0, okay? But let's say we went through the guessing process and we guessed 3. So starting with 3, we can say, let's do synthetic division. Okay, and what you should discover here is that you will get a remainder of 0. Okay, so this first 0 seems to check out. Okay, now I'm not going to go back to synthetic division because what I have here is now a quadratic. Okay, and I can solve that using some better methods than just doing brute force division. Okay, so let's take our quadratic, and I always ask myself first, can I factor this? Because factoring is kind of the best way. But since I can't factor this, let's use quadratic formula. Okay, so using quadratic formula, we get negative 2 plus or minus square root 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times 2 divided by 2 times 1. And if we simplify this, we get negative 2 plus minus root negative 4 over 2. And we can continue simplifying this into something a little bit nicer. This will become 2i. So finally, you get something like this, negative 1 plus or minus I as your other roots. Okay, so 3 roots in total that we've gotten. We got x equals 3, 3 as one solution, x equals negative 1 plus I, and x equals negative 1 minus I. Okay, so in total there are 3 solutions. And remember, your solutions are going to be equal to that degree that you have in your polynomial.